is going to be starting on the front row of the Indy 500 coming up on Sunday. Other people who have visited this program, James Johann, sitting where you are sitting right now.
Right here?
Let's see.
So don't wash that butt ever again.
We launch careers here regularly.
So Simon Pagenaud is starting 3rd. Marco Andretti is starting 8th. Ed Carpenter starting 12th. And Jack Hawksworth is starting 31st.
Wow.
So we got all these guys starting the Indy 500 on Sunday. By the way, Matt Kenseth will start on the pole for the Coke 600, which
If it's rained out, do they move it to Monday?
They move it to the next day if it gets rained out. But
get my brother in there. He drives like he's out of cigarettes. That kid can win the Indy 500.
Nice.
Drives like he's out of cigarettes.
He's the scariest person I've ever ridden with.
Johann is over at the Funny Bone 2 shows and Night 2 shows. Tomorrow, Funny Bone DM is where you get your tickets. Just get them online, print them out, bring them with you. You are good to go.
Easy peasy.
But you've been a busy guy.
Busy, man. I was. My manager thought it was a good idea for me to do some comedy on a couple of these cruise ships. Okay, these cruise ships. They have real live comedy clubs in them now. It's not just so. And I'm not supposed to say for legal reasons which cruise line I work for.
Okay, what does it rhyme?
It rhymes with Carnival. And,
so how was it? How was the Carnival experience?
It's okay. I got a little crew cabin downstairs. I'm downstairs with the Russians, and it's kind of cool.
But the rooms are so spacious, though, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like a dorm room. I got a little TV, a bed, tiny little bathroom, but it's fine. But I get to do everything that the passengers get to do, and but I've been to some cool places. I mean, last year I went to France. My little redneck butt did not belong in France. Let me tell you, that was stupid. It's like a 10-hour flight over there. I get off the plane. I'm starving. All the signs are in that French talk stuff. I finally find a place selling food, but the kid working there doesn't speak English. Now I got to speak French. I'm like, El Burgero, dude. Come on, French fries. You invented them, stupid. Find some. And I went to Croatia. I didn't even know Croatia was a place. I just thought it was like a foot disease medicine or something. Ask your doctor about Croatia. That's what it sounded like. So that's pretty cool. But I've been traveling all over. And then when I get home, I've worked in every state. I worked except Alaska. And I know they have a club up there. They have to have a comedy. And I just want to call them and go, come on, let me get my 50. Just let me finish. I've done every other state. But Christmas, I do a fun. I went down to see my cousin in Tennessee. We had a good time. We smoked some cigarettes at the jail there and everything. And then, but on the way home, like I always do, I get yanked out of line for one of these advanced screenings they do. After 9/11, they want to frisk everybody. And I'm not saying it was illegal, but this guy got real touchy-feely. He ran his hand up my thigh, touched my butt. If everyone's a mistletoe hanging near me, and that dude might still be dating. I'm not kidding. And it made me mad because about a week later, I found out they don't even have TSA at the Greyhound station. Not just some weirdo with a plastic badge. So, but it's been fun getting around.
But cruise ships have to be fun, though.
They are fun. They have a lot of rules for me. I'm not allowed to fraternize with the guests. Don't bring a girl back to your room.
Really?
Yeah, and there's some beautiful women on these cruises. And I look around, I'm going, you know what? Walgreens is hiring. If I get fired, I can always. But they scare me a little bit. These cruises, they're huge. They're bigger than my hometown. Some of these new ships are just amazingly big, and I don't know. It's a different vibe on there. So
will you do it again?
I'm doing as few of them as I can. I like to use them to fill in the holes in my tour schedule, but they're fun to get away from. I've been to Mexico 15, 20 times last year. Yeah, get on there just to go.
Now, when you're on a cruise ship, you ever have a heckler that starts jumping on you, and then maybe you see them a little later on the deck?
Well, that's another thing. Once you've done a show, there's no more peace. You can't eat a breakfast. Everybody wants to come up and talk to you or tell you a joke. But the worst thing is, I have to do family shows where the little kids can come in. So I'm getting heckled by 6-year-old girls. No. In a comedy club, you heckle me, I got something to say back to you. A 6-year-old girl? No, I got nothing. I'm like, isn't it a couple weeks past your bedtime? Why don't you? I don't have any SpongeBob heckler material, so that's a tough gig.
I can imagine.
Maybe work on that a little bit.
It's hard. It's hard to handle.
But still, the comedy club circuit, that's still your bread and butter.
Yeah, I'm still mostly clubs and colleges and stuff like that. So. But the cruise ships, it's a nice little getaway, and I get to see some of the world. So I've seen Spain now. Well, I can tell people. I never thought telling jokes would get me to Spain, so that's kind of cool.
Do you have to change languages at all, or?
No, I just talk to the Americans. The French people don't care for me. I'm not like Jerry Lewis. They don't love me like him. But no, there's both people on the ship.
I can see you with an interpreter. Like you.
That'd be great if I had a.
Bring someone along with you to interpret what you say.
Yeah. Well, some of them from they need to interpret interpret my redneckness, you know, just somebody to go, what does fixin' mean? Well, that means get ready.
We might have that. No, what we're fixing to do right now.
We're fixing to do
We are
something.
fixing to get some people hooked up so they can go see you later on tonight.
There you
at the
go.
Funny Bone. And here's what you do: pick up the phone right now. See, just like the old days. Just pick up the phone, dial 283-2323, 283-2323. Operators standing by right now here at the TV station. We'll get a bunch of people ready to go so they can come see you at the club a little bit later
be
on
fun.
tonight.
It's gonna be
Perfect.
fun.
And
Thanks,
weather's
guys.
no issues weather-wise,
No,
right?
great night tonight.
Yeah.
All right, you're
Yeah,
not going
beautiful
anywhere.
weather.
We're going to pay a couple more bills. We'll be right back. You're watching Great Day.